Now, what I'd like to talk next, and I know you know quite a bit about this, is what this is what this is all about is Kundalini Serpent power. Okay.
My
Now, there's been
favorite part.
I knew you'd like that. So basically, what the Kundalini Serpent power is that you have through your body what is called chakras. Now, I relate each one of these chakras to a major organ system. Okay, so imagine your body is a electric wires, and there's a node for each one of your major organ systems. Okay, you got your butt. Okay, that's the bottom lower level chakra. You've got your belly. Okay, you've got your heart. You've got your throat. You've got your third eye, and then you've got the crown on top of your head where your soft spot would be. Now, each one of these organ systems is connected to one of these nodes. Now, when I stimulate the vagus nerve, okay, what that does, and you can look this up, this is actually very cool stuff. A lot of people don't know about this, is that whenever you are stimulating your vagus nerve, whether you do it on purpose or you do it on accident, it makes the conductive tissue inside of your heart conduct energy through your EMF field from the rest of the universe. Okay. So you're taking energy literally out of the sky. Okay. When you get an adrenaline rush, you're bringing it into your body and you're turning it into power or, fight or flight, or maybe even playing dead. I've never done that, but, that's part of it. So the people with Kundalini Serpent power, they can control completely their involuntary nervous system by accessing each one of these chakras. Okay, so the main ones are the ones I described, and they're the ones on the chart. But anybody that has true Kundalini Serpent power, they can put this energy anywhere in their body. They can put it in their little toe. They can put it in their big toe. They can put it in their penis. They can put it at the tip of their nose. But the greatest spots of power are at your nodes for your major organ systems. This allows me to control my blood pressure, my heart rate. I can salivate voluntarily. I can control the temperature of my body. I can raise and lower my temperature by either doing this or suppressing it. Okay, so the legends of laying on hands is coming from people putting this Kundalini energy in their hands, and some people say that they can transfer this power. Now, I don't claim to do that. I'm very interested in the subject. It might be possible. It might be, woo, but you can put the energy in your hands, and how this will affect another person's EMF field to me is unknown, but it could be a thing. I mean, every single cell and every single life form that are created of themselves each has an EMF field around their body. There's a big giant force field in the shape of a donut emanating from each person's heart that goes around their body. And it's all connected into an interconnected grid that connects every life form and every cell on this planet. And we can draw energy from this world by using the Kundalini power and activating the galvanic skin response, which is what turns on the conductive tissue in our heart. Our heart has the largest EMF field of our entire body. And that's where the big force field comes from, is your heart. And our hearts and the EMF fields around them probably have an effect on other people's EMF field in their heart as well. This is probably something to do with how people bond. Now, I'd like to hear, some of the things that you got on Kundalini Serpent power. I don't want to totally hog the mic, but this is the way that I understand it and the way I physically describe it with biology.
Yeah, so it is very interesting because looking back into the Scythians and their own belief system, which I almost connect to Kabbalah, to the Jewish mysticism, they believed in a supreme deity they call Tabiti, or at least the Greeks called Tabiti by way of the Scythians, because it was kind of almost like a mystery religion. And this was an androgynous deity, often represented as a female, though, with her lower body was dragons and serpents, and this represented life force. And Tabiti means warmth or fire, or we could say the energy of life, and that is Kundalini energy within the Hindu tantric system, and that is also the serpent that climbs the tree in Kabbalah is the power of life, or some call it the spiral energy, because it's the taking of life and the giving of life, depending on the axis of the rotation of the spiral and the swastika. That's what it really is about. So it's very interesting seeing how it all connects, and that we can definitely harness energy from the ether in a way. One of the first things that I learned as I began studying the mysteries was to call energy into myself through breath work, and to move it around my body into my hands, and to feel it, and to manipulate it the way that they do in Qigong in China, and all that stuff, or as they do in Reiki in Japan. It's very, very interesting. This is very real, even though a lot of people would say, no, this is just your imagination. But it's I've experienced it.
Right.